Okay, here for my very first M19 draft. I have watched like 2 drafts online. I've done none myself. I did not play sealed, so I am very new to the format. Amulet of Safekeeping does not look great. Primate looks fine. Disciple actually doesn't look bad. I actually think it looks pretty good. I'm just not sure if it's worth being double color in your first pick for. Plus, I kind of hate red-green, so I don't think Enchanter is worth being double color on your first pick. And then things go pretty downhill. I guess Star Crowned is pretty good. I think maybe I just take Pridemate here. Like, Star Crown fits in any white deck, and it's going to be good, whereas Pridemate, that's not true, but I think it might be good enough that it's worth it. So here, what do we have? We have Horizon Scholar, Lich's Caress, Rabid Bite, Shock, and Skyscanner. So black is the deck most likely to work with Pridemate, and Lich's Caress is just good removal that has absolutely, no downside, it has an upside, so unrestricted removal is pretty good. I think I might just take that. I think it's probably that or Skyscanner, just because Skyscanner would let me be non-committal. But I think the removal's the way to go here. Plus it does gain life, although I think that's a minor concern at this point. So here we have like Luminous Bonds. It's pretty good. It's probably what I'm taking. I don't really like auras that much, although I guess this one's okay. And then after that, you're kind of at what? Rabid Bite or Child of Night for decent cards. So yeah, I think this is definitely just Luminous Bond. Okay. Diagraph, I guess, is fine for an aggressive deck, but I don't know that I really am. Shield Mirror seems okay. It does gain life, which is nice for this, although I don't need to worry that much about it, but it also just seems like an okay card. I mean, you're getting 3 as long as it hits the battlefield, and then another 3 if they have to use removal. The red is just kind of random upside, or the semi-pro red. I don't have anything for Pack Beast to get back. I think Hired Blade is fine, but I think I just take the Shield Mirror here. Let's see. Drill Master is kind of meh. Dissenter's okay. The best cards here, I guess, are blue, and like Essence Scatter, or maybe even Scholar. I guess I could take Essence Scatter, because I don't really think I'm giving up too much. Okay, if I wasn't going to speculate on blue potentially, because I mean I only just have this one black card, I would probably want to be taking probably Dissenter, unfortunately, which is a black card. So yeah, I think I'll just speculate on Essence Scatter, which is good. It's a shame that neither of these are very splashable. Okay, now we have, I think Poison Tip's a good card. I think Epicure is okay. Dwarven Priest. Is okay. So, let's see. Currently I have like 1 life gain payoff, and I have like 1, I guess 2 technically life gain producers. So if I wanted one of these, and I probably do, I would say that I would care more about having the Epicure, but also not sure that I'm black. Is the Priest likely to be good? Probably not, so I think I'll just take the Epicure, but... So we have, let's see, Meandering River, fine. Child of Night, fine. Daybreak Chaplain, fine. Mind Rot, so maybe it's not blue. Maybe I just take the Daybreak. Do I think that looks better than Child of Night? Probably. I really don't know. I don't think I know the format well enough to know whether the 2-1 or the 1-3 is going to pay off better. From what I've seen, it looks like maybe 1 toughness is pretty punished. So here I guess I could take Manolith. I could take a mediocre combat trick. Or I could take a big guy that's just fine. I think I'll just take Manolith. I don't know that I'm playing it, but it gives me options. So let's say that I am still tentatively black-white. I do not need to be black. I'm probably white at this point, though. I don't think I'm far enough down this road to want Revitalize, and I think Dune Disinter is fine, so that can go there. Ugh. Maybe I want Revitalize now? I mean, I don't really. I can take Waltz. I think it's one of those two. I guess let's take Waltz. If I want to Revitalize, I'm sure I can get a Revitalize. This isn't technically a card advantage card, but it is a card filtering card, in a way. So yeah, maybe I shouldn't actually even put the black in the right slots. I don't have to be black. I probably have to be white. So here we could take Submerged Boneyard, I guess, to give myself options on potential Esper. I guess this is kind of a question. I'm more interested in Mind Rot, Sea Serpent, or the worst card, but probably when I play it, Loxodon. Probably Mind Rot, just because Sea Serpent is not very splashable. Gosh, I guess this could be okay if I actually end up like super in that deck. This doesn't look like a Scholar of Stars deck, which was the other decent card there. Although, I do think that was probably a late Scholar of Stars. It seems like a totally fine card. Bone Dragon. I could very well be taking Bone Dragon. Let's see what else is here, though. Courser. Kind of nothing. Archer is also fine, but, I mean, Bone Dragon is good. So that probably helps me decide what I want to be doing. Yeah, maybe. Okay, another Pridemate. That would not be a bad thing. Or Strangling Spores. Strangling Spores is very good. I have Caress and Bonds. Am I more interested in another Shield Mate? I mean, another Pridemate? I'm gonna say maybe I'm more interested in the Pridemate. Is that silly? Is it possible that the Pridemate wheels, since the Johnny's Welcome wheeled? You know what? I'm going to take the Spores, and then I can probably get one of these two life gain cards. Obviously, I'd much prefer the other. Well, Rise from the Grave and Psychic Symbiont. Very good. I do have kind of the stuff I need for a blue splash, should I want it. So I guess the question is just, which do I like better? And I probably like the Symbiont better, honestly. So, let's get it in here. Mirror Image isn't bad. Johnny's Last Stand isn't bad. I don't know that I'm interested in Mirror Image on the splash, though. So maybe I just take Last Stand. Kind of wishing I had the Pridemate. But we'll see. Okay. So we have like Priest, Child of Night, or Invoke the Divine. Patient Rebuilding I do think is a good card, but this isn't the right deck for it. I might be a little bit heavy on 2-drops, possibly. The 4-drop slot is open. Is it likely that this would pay off well? I think it's likely it would be okay. And the slot is open on my curve, so of course immediately there's another one, but couldn't have known that. The blue cards are good, but nothing I really want to splash for. I guess this is actually a pretty good life gain card, huh? You don't have to attack or anything. It's just if you control 3 or more creatures, including this one, then you gain a life. Huh. Yeah. More than taking another Dwarven Priest, I think that's maybe okay. I do have cheap creatures. Is there white token making? I guess there's that cat that makes lifelink tokens when it attacks. That I hope is a rare at least. It's the only one I can think of, but there's probably more. Plague Mare. Oh, well, Cavalry makes tokens. So, am I more interested in this or this? I might actually be more interested in Plague Mare. I do think this is good. This effect, though, is potentially like backbreaking against the right opponent. Yeah, okay. I would like a Gallant Cavalry, though. Anything over here I want to play? Probably playing the Manolith right now. Okay, another Caress. That is a late Caress. So yeah, get on in here. Archer, I think looks like the pick. See, cards like this, it does seem like 1 toughness is pretty punished. Heck, this. Okay, so we wheeled Neonate, not the Pridemate, but I didn't really think I would be wheeling the Pridemate. I guess Vengeance is probably better than Dissenter. Yeah, I guess the second Mind Rod is okay, but I don't think I'm main decking the first one. And I'm not totally sure that there's really like a matchup where I would want to, but I don't know, I guess I'm decently controlling. The problem, of course, is they have to kind of also be. They can't be dumping their hand. So, eh. I strongly doubt I'll need to cancel. It's strictly possible that I might play Knight of the Tusk, even though I'd kind of rather not. It does just slow things down. Okay, we have Open the Graves. Huh. Whenever a non-creature token you control dies, make a 2/2 zombie. Not bad. Novice Knight. Has to be enchanted or equipped if you ever want to attack with it. I guess even just as a 1 for a 2/3 defender, it's not bad. Skeleton, I don't really have sack outlets or anything to abuse. And then it's kind of all downhill after that. So I guess we're looking at one of these two. They're very different cards. You know, this early in the format, I think I'll just take the more exciting card and see if I end up liking it. So Rise from the Grave is potentially really useful. Note that this is kind of a combo with Bone Dragon. Kind of. The easiest way to stock your yard in limited, outside of something like blue-red spells or something, is going to be cheapish creatures dying, and that's kind of what this wants too. And this even makes it to where tokens don't count. Obviously this doesn't care about tokens dying, so I mean they kind of go together. I think here we're just going to take the Rise from the Grave. Yeah. At the very least, it's like a good sideboard card against somebody that has good stuff. I don't know that I have great stuff. I have okay stuff. I might even end up main decking it. So I'll assume that the Neonate wheels again. In which case I'm looking at like Daybreak Chaplain or Sentinel. And I think I like Sentinel better. Luminous Bonds is a good card. So let's take that. So I'm already at 24 in my main deck, for real? Okay. I don't really want to play the Dissenter. Linebreaker's fine. I think too many neonates is definitely like a problem to avoid. So I guess we're looking at neonate or linebreaker. I already have one neonate. I'm probably wheeling another. So I guess I'll take the linebreaker. It's fine stats, I guess. And then I take out... Maybe I don't need Waltz. It plays in to open the graves, but it plays away from Bone Dragon. I don't really want to play Knight of the Tusk. This is probably starting to look pretty close. I'm not even sure this is good. We'll have to see. Because on after 5, like, how much are you going to be having die? I don't know. Combined with something like Welcome, I guess maybe it's fine, but then you're also playing Welcome, so there is that. A decent 2-drop could be good. I'd rather it not be Doom Dissenter. Okay, Desecrated Tomb isn't what I need. There is another Dissenter. Maybe I just take it. It's probably better than Revitalize, right? I don't think that I'm so far into like the life gain deck or something that I need to Revitalize. So yeah, I guess if we're playing against an aggressive deck, Dissenters are pretty good. Fraying Omnipotence is not something I want. I don't think I have really anything for Aerial Engineer, Manolith. Yeah, that's not going to do it. Or a Neonate. Huh. Kinda none of these? I guess the Neonate, but the second one, gosh, Omnipotence. This is probably just another Archer. I do think Archer is pretty good. Here we wheel kind of... I guess we could take Invoke as a sideboard card. And in this, we're probably playing 17 lands. Plus the Manolith. Yeah, so this is probably the deck as it stands right now. I don't think anything comes in. Well, maybe Rise. It's possible that there could be a place that I want to side into the Essence Scatters. I think it's more likely than ever wanting 3 Mind Rots. I guess another Daybreak Champion. Chaplain isn't actually that bad. Duress is a good sideboard card. Sea Serpent in the world that I do that siding that I talked about might be okay. Okay, so we're at 24. Let's put this in so I can think about it. So what is this looking to do? It's looking to be reasonably slow and stall, either like stall and chip them out until I can get something like Symbiont or Bone Dragon on the field. I guess. Huh. This is kind of a creature, but kind of not. Have decent removal. Is Waltz actually good here? Yeah, probably. Especially if I'm wanting to play a longer game. Can like pitch a land to it and kind of get advantage that way. But I'm needing a cut. I don't know that I play Rise from the Grave until I see if they have good targets, and maybe I don't play both Chaplains until I see that it's needed. Or maybe I don't play the... Let's see, what else is bad here? Line Breaker is not amazing. Or any of these that I don't really like. Waltz does seem okay. 15 creatures? I guess ideally I cut a non-creature, but... I guess I could play 16 lands plus the Manalith. That doesn't seem very good. I'd rather not cut a creature. So if I had to cut a non-creature, I'd be cutting either Last Stand or Waltz. And the answer is probably Waltz. Yeah, let's just cut Waltz. We put in our Boneyard. How many blue sources do we need? Probably just one more. Yeah, for 3 total to play a 6-drop. That's probably fine. And then they say 7/8. But I'm going to have to disagree with that. I think it is definitely 8/7 because the Boneyard is the 8th and my early stuff is white. Okay. Let's do this. So let's see. I ended up taking... I gave up a second Pride Mate for... Strangling Spores. I actually think that's probably a good trade. At the moment, I'm still happy with that. Okay, let's do it. I'm definitely not keeping this. Mole. Oh my. I mean, I guess we mull that. Sure. Yeah, I guess. On the draw? Nah, I could probably do better than this on the draw. Well, I do hit a 1-drop, but it's not going to do a lot by itself. Go ahead. So I think at this moment I'm probably trading for the Pyromancer and then hoping to draw land. Because obviously the Loxodon does poorly against the Pyromancer anyway. Does poorly against that too. So far we've seen 2 1 toughness creatures. Okay. So if I draw a land next turn, then I can archer that for value. I don't really want to block here, especially when I'm only 1 land away from the archer. And maybe it doesn't have to trade down. Let's see. Hard to say. Okay, that isn't what I need. Let's attack. If he wants to, for some reason, sack this and trade, then I'm fine with that, but I really doubt he wants to do that. Okay. This is sack a creature to impulsive draw. Okay. Land. Nope. Well, now we'll hang back, because this trading with Dark Dweller is fine. And you actually do have 2. This isn't going super hot. That seemed aggressive. Maybe it's not, but so let's see. We can play Archer. We pop this dude off. You can't attack on the ground. You can't attack here. You could sack to him. You could also just have like active treason. You're gonna sack to him. Okay. So if I draw a land, I get to caress this. I mean, I'm at 2. I'm not doing great. If he had another creature, he probably would have played it in... Oh, yeah, shock. Okay. Well, how about we just don't mold a 5 next time? That'll help. And then we take out... I guess Doom Dissenters might be okay. I could trade them out for what? Did these block okay? He did have multiple 2/1s. The Chaplains stopped 2/1s. Maybe I just take out the Line Breaker for the Dissenter. Okay, yes. And this hand is terrible. I'm not keeping a 1-lander. This hand is also terrible, but I guess I keep it. That is okay, I guess. It's good against him, I think. And the Chaplain can stall. So I'd like to sandbag the swamp so that he doesn't know that I'll have the archer on 4. Maybe he'll play into it more. Or maybe it's not going to matter. Well, I think I'd probably rather just get my tap land down. I have a lot of land. I'll probably be able to find a spot for the top land. So this probably makes it to where he will not be afraid of playing a 1 toughness creature. Okay, so there is that. Okay, and then I guess we attack with the chaplain and gain a life. I guess it opened it up to shock, but I guess kind of if he wants to spend a shock on that, that's fine. Nah, maybe that was silly. Okay, electrify there. Yep. So let's play this. Let's attack here. And play you. Leave up. Is there anything relevant in this format? Not that I can think of. Whether it's better to pretend to have a white 1-drop or a black 1-drop. Instant. Okay, veteran hits for 1, which is not that big a deal. Guess we just say go. He could sack the Pyromancer to kill the shield. This is abilities too? Yeah, okay, so he's not going to do that. I assume he attacks with the veteran. Do I trade for the veteran? Yes, I think I do. Because this does hold back both of his creatures. Well, now I wish obviously that I hadn't, but that's how that goes. Lava Axe me. Okay. And then no attacks. Something good? Nope. Okay. You know what? I shouldn't play that land because of Mind Rot. This doesn't really seem like the kind of deck that would play Mind Rot, but I'm not getting any benefit from playing it, so... You haven't used this at all. Lava Axe my face again. Okay. Well, I gotta draw something eventually. I guess I could just kill the Pyromancer now. It is a way for him to get card advantage even though he's not using it, and it could kill my Daybreak Chaplain, and I'm not doing anything, and this gains me life against someone who's Lava Axing my face twice. So this seems maybe okay. He didn't even want to rummage with it. Okay, of course, immediately after cashing in the Caress, after waiting a turn, play something good, something good. Yeah, that works. guess I just take this. This is holding this back. It doesn't hold this back, but... And... Gosh, I wish I had this caress for this. Because even if I, like, Luminous Bonds it, it doesn't matter. Of course, then I get Luminous Bonds. He can still make things not block. So, like, can I take 6 next turn? Almost certainly not. But, I mean, what else am I doing? I can't remove it. And then he just has to spend mana, and I can't block. So I guess we just bonds this. And what? It's not even can't block him, it's just can't block. So right now, if he has a land, he can just make both of my creatures not block. I guess I'll make him spend the mana, but I mean, the fact that he doesn't have a lot of cards left makes it to where it kind of just doesn't matter. So you can just say, this guy can't block. Oh, you have active treason. Okay. Well, I kind of hate losing to somebody that lava axed me twice, but that is how that goes. I wouldn't say that that's a illustrious start to the format. He didn't even use the Pyromancer. I will play first. This hand looks, I mean, not good, but reasonable, I guess. So Vengeance lets me stall for a bit. Manolith makes sure that I hit Archer and fixes, although not enough to actually cast this. Okay, nothing is happening. It's an unfortunate time to draw that. Probably just get the Manolith down at this point, though. Okay, so that dies to Strangling Spores, obviously. It's probably just what I'm going to do. It's possible we could have Pump. It's also possible we could have an Aura, which is more likely. I don't know what the Pump is like. There is kind of like an Aura sub-theme though, right? Thought about something. Okay, what is it? Goreclaw. Okay, so obviously Goreclaw is the one that's going to eat the Strangling Spores. Okay, Bonds, Vengeance. Can't actually double spell. It's likely that these archers aren't going to be great. I think I'm just going to play one though. hit him, because I think I'd just rather be on the board, and I'm not sure that I really care about using one of my removal spells on one of these that I could just trade with. In fact, do I just trade with it? Probably. Okay. Yep. And what do we get? Discards a forest, I get a Dwarven Priest. I wouldn't say that's incredible, but definitely not trading here. I think my flyer is worth more than that for sure. In fact, I could trade Priest for that. I could even, like, oh no, I don't see any point in Priest take Vengeance. The Priest can just trade with it, so. Okay, you still got 4 cards in your hand. What is in there? Dragon's Horde. Okay. And Vinemare. Hexproof. Okay. Can't be blocked by black creatures. So I have my only white creatures are both too small to block by themselves. So I think what we probably want to do is like play Shield Mirror. And then we're going to play Take Vengeance, kill this. And then next turn I can play Priest with 3 creatures on the field. And then double block this. And that's a 1-for-1 trade. So that seems fine. Well, that is unfortunate, but it's not the end of the world. It doesn't actually really affect my plan, actually, even. Something else? It's a Thornhide Wolves, huh? Well, let's actually just play this. And we'll play the Priest. And say go, I guess. This probably ends up getting Luminous bonded, maybe? Tomb Dissenter doesn't bother me. Do you want to attack with Vinemare? I'm going to assume the answer is probably no. The answer is yes. Okay. He could have pump. I don't know what the pump is. He could have... No, Rapid Bites is sorcery. He probably does not have removal, right? Guess I could just, like, triple block it. He kills the Pridemate, and I'm kind of fine with that. And it's really unlikely that there's enough pump to get him all the way through this. I guess this is any color. He could actually have black. Shit. Well, actually, I think this probably is the right thing for that, too, because now, like, a Strangling Spores doesn't kill me. And if I'm just trading the Pridemate for the Vine Mare, I think that's great, actually. Okay. That is what happens. Excellent. And then he brings back my symbiote. Shit. Okay. That really sucks. I probably have to Luminous Bonds the symbiote at this point. I can't play the Epicure. So I guess this turn I just attack with... No, I want to hold this back, so I attack with one of these. He can block if he would like. And then it holds back the 2/2. And then the next turn I can play Epicure, and then I can double block here to kill the Thornhide. So that's something. Maybe something good. And I'm not at the best life total. Did you really draw something live? Just don't be something relevant. That's a little bit relevant. It's going to help your draws going forward. So let's play this. Wish I could play both, but I cannot. And there's no point in attacking, so go ahead. No cards in hand. No attacks. Okay. Well, let's just play my hand out. And say go. There's no point in attacking. He, of course, does get to smooth his stuff. So it's not going to be pretty hard for him to draw lands. So he's going to be drawing pretty live. Why would you do that now? Are you about to play a card draw spell? You're about to play something huge. What is it? Vivian's Envy. Okay, so that is why he wanted to do that. So something gets to fight. Almost certainly. It was a Timberhide Wolves. And it's not even fight, it's, yeah, it's one-sided. Okay, kinda needed that. Okay, you have no cards in hand, so I know that this works. So let's go to blocks. Okay. So let's say that I throw, like... I could actually put, like, this, and this. He won't kill this. He'll probably just kill this. Yeah, okay. So let's do this, and then I gain a life. I, like, just pick up a life for free. guess I actually could have put the shield mare in instead of the Loxodon. But he wants to kill the priest? Why would he want to kill the priest? Well, that was good. Okay. And then we attack with probably just both my creatures that can get through. I think that's fine for me. Okay. He is, of course, drawing better than me, so... Yeah, maybe that wasn't fine for me. Maybe I shouldn't have offered that trade. Maybe I should have just attacked with the shield mirror. Oh my gosh. Okay. Something else huge. Come on. Yeah, I do think that was a big mistake, actually, now that I've thought about it. Mostly just because he's drawing better than I am. Because of his Dryad. So let's see. What do I have that's good for me to draw? My other Luminous Bonds, my other Lich's Caress. Ah, the hits just keep on coming. So yeah, hit me for 6, and then I have to draw something. If I still had my 3-power guy around, that would be good. This was a reason not to have done that. Lich's Caress. Okay. This is not going well. Although I did make an error that game for sure. So let's see. He has bigger stuff. So, like, maybe the archers... Like, the archers didn't really have much to hit. So maybe I want to pull these out. And then I want... Like, normally I'd think Mind Rot or something would be good. Or Rise from the Grave is going to be good. But I don't want to enable their Rise from the Grave. So I'm not sure that that's really what I want to do. I could also put Waltz in. Yeah, okay. I think that looks okay. I guess Knight of the Tusk is pretty good against his creatures too, actually. I could take out... Plague Mare. I decide if maybe too high curve now, and like Doom Dissenters might be okay. Like I could take out the Epicure in favor of like a Dissenter. It seems pretty meh. I could pull out like Vanguard or Neonate. Maybe I just don't play Waltz. Yeah, I think this is fine. I really did submit my deck. I hope we're not having another problem like this. Okay, my opponent apparently just took the full time. This hand is not good. I have been really not having a great run. I will keep this because I have 3 lands and I have both colors. I do not want that land. I want action. I guess I have bonds to stall a little bit, so that's okay. Okay, more removal isn't really what I wanted. But this is good removal against them, so that's fine. Okay. I got nothing. Go ahead. So had this been... What was I wanting to put in? Doom Dissenter? I don't really think that would make too much of a difference, honestly. Okay, they are ramping. I draw my own ramp. I mean, I know that I boarded out 2 creatures, and in fact, I have both of the cards I sided in. So one of these would have been... What was the other thing I took out? I took out archers. Yeah, I mean, an archer would be fine here. Not great or anything, but... It's Goreclaw. Okay. So Goreclaw is going to give them this. So I think I actually will wait for them to attack with it. So for now, I'll just play the Shield Bearer. I think my point being, I think I'd rather just have this dead than Luminous Bonds, especially when they had several just large vanilla-ish creatures. Like that one. Like Luminous Bonds in that one's pretty great. 2-headed zombie. Okay. So we can trade here. I can bonds this. I can vengeance this. Take 5. Seems alright. This doesn't seem like a hard decision to attack here. Okay. So let's go ahead and vengeance you. Oh, I can't actually trade with him because he has menace. Unfortunate. So that means I'll be attacking this turn instead. Bonds you, attack here. And then I guess I had the option of Rise from the Graving Goreclaw next turn. Although Goreclaw doesn't do a bunch for me. Okay. Huh. So I only have 6 mana. So I guess I'm just going to play this. Double block here and then like waltz them back or something. I guess the longer I leave their Goreclaw in the yard, the more likely it becomes that they draw their own Rise from the Grave, which would kind of suck. Is this right? No, it's not. It's Vivian's Invocation. Okay. And what are you hitting? Almost certainly would be something that just ruins my blocking plans this turn. Is Oracle. Okay. Oracle kills Pridemate. I really was hoping that you would kill the other one, but no such luck. Okay, now you're going to attack, and I'm going to take, what, 8? Am I really taking 8? Is there any point in chumping? No? I don't think so, especially because this can trade with Oracle. So I guess I take 8. Okay. So let's Rise from the Grave, I guess, your Goreclaw. And say go. I mean, this isn't even good. This is just really not good. I mean, what am I going to do? His stupid Menace, I can't trade with. Goreclaw actually isn't big. Oh my gosh, he has 2 of these. Okay, so I'm actually just going to be dead. 2 just mono big creatures. Well, this has been a terrible start. Maybe I can get something back, or learn something about the format. I have mulliganed, however, 3 of my 4... Actually, have I mulliganed every single game? Or just 3? I can't remember. At least 3. So, I mean, that's objectively a problem. I am like... I didn't be stupid and... No, okay. I was making sure that I didn't actually talk myself into playing 16 in a Manolith, because that wouldn't have been right. Huh. What is wrong? Why does my selection go over here? It's probably not supposed to, right? Maybe it's actually going down here too, and I just can't see. Probably not. This probably disproves that, because this has to be stopping. So here I get to go over the controls. Can I go over the controls down here? It's hard to tell. I definitely stop here, though. And not here? Yeah, I think it's probably just this. My other two were like instant matches. Why is this one taking so long? Okay. See, I won the dice roll once and lost it once, I think. Okay, so my dice rolling's been fine. This hand is, as usual, not very good, but I think I will keep this one. I think it's okay. Any land gives me line breaker. That's something. Okay. Land. Okay. So, line breaker is good on this board. And I basically drew as well as could be reasonably hoped for there. Maybe everything's fine. He has a 3/3. Okay. So do I. I guess I'll just say go. I definitely want to trade this off, because if I continue to be stuck, I can actually attack in the air. If he attacks with the Courser, am I interested in blocking with the Loxodon? Angel of the Dawn. Well, it's not an option now. But it could be an option later. Annoyingly, this actually also means that I can't use, like, Take Vengeance on it. But at least I can, like, Bonds the Angel, I guess. Okay, definitely not blocking. I will take my 4. Okay. Yeah, I think we just go ahead and Bonds the Angel and say go. Loxodon holds back Courser. Something else big, for real? Okay. Okay, even if I could cast that, it doesn't do anything. So I guess the only thing for me to do here is just fire this up. And attack. Okay, so I'm taking a hit off Dreadmaw. Probably just Dreadmaw. They don't seem interested in the Courser trading for the Linebreaker. Then I take Vengeance, the Dreadmaw. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. So I take 12 and go quite low. So we take Vengeance on the Dreadmaw. Be cool if I could have played something else here, like Archer or something, but now I guess we just hang back and I trade here. hate that after waiting that long, I ended up stranding 2 mana still, but I had to do that. Okay. Okay. Something good. That will be good. So I think I'm just going to hold Strangling Spores here. Gives me some potential options. Like trading it for the Baloth. Problem is I can't take any hit. Rabid Bite, huh? So let's see. I Strangling Spores it. I still lose the Gargoyle, then he attacks and I'm dead. Okay. I'm actually just gonna get full-on skunked here, because that would suck. So against him, I think I want to bring in what? Plague Mare doesn't look great. Like Mind Rot or Rise from the Grave look okay. Let's just bring in Rise from the Grave. Yeah, okay. Let's just do that. I will play first. This is a terrible hand. What is going on? This is not a good hand either, but I guess I'll keep that on top. It is good against him, so... Okay, that's not great. That could have been Plague Mare. I guess Plague Mare really wouldn't have been that great either, so... Okay, that's not bad. So I play this, hit them for 1, and then I trade with the Courser. I'm fine with that. Assuming that's how it actually goes. Rabid Bite? Right now? No. Starground, huh? That'll probably get bonzed. Land drops would be good. That will be good, I guess, eventually. But land drops continue to be good since I have 4 lands and 2 5s and a 6 in my hand. I'm playing 17 lands and a Manolith. I don't know why I've been having so much trouble. Okay, Druid is fine-ish. And Oakenform you. Okay. That is less fine-ish. So I'd really like a land for Lich's Caress and 2 for 1 them. That'd be great. Although I guess I can take Vengeance regardless, so. Land. I can bonds that too. Yeah, I could just bonds it. I guess the only problem with bonds is that I have to... They still have the ability to use Rabid Bite. I think I'll just use this, because this obviously stops a bigger creature and doesn't make it have to hit me first. So that's kind of nice. Both of these can preemptively stop a big creature. Okay. Do need lands. Linebreaker and Giant Spider. Okay. I do not draw land. I don't think I want to bonds any of this. That just seems dumb. So now I have 3 5-drops and a 6-drop in my hand. I guess I could just bonds to stall. Since... it seems so bad. I'm just trying to stall for lands, though. I don't think I do. I can trade with Lockstone if I need to. I don't like wasting the mana when I'm mana constrained, of course, though. Dwarven Priest. I mean, yeah, the life gain's irritating, but I have bigger problems than that right now. Yeah. I don't think I actually attack now, since it can stop these 2 power people, and so now I just ended up doing nothing, which isn't good. Land. Okay. So. Let's just caress you. Say go. Ideally, I'd like to Lich's Caress something good so that I could then bring it back with Rise. But a 3/3 and a 3/2 aren't really it. So you playing something good here would be cool. Okay, I can take 2 for a little bit. That's fine-ish. He has 2 cards in hand. Okay. In this case, I think I just go ahead and bonds one of you guys. I guess it's a Reacher. And say go. This is very fragile, though. I know he has Rabid Bites and stuff. Three cards in hand and nothing? One of them could be Invocation, I guess. Okay, what I really need now is just a blue source or action, right? Maybe there's not enough action in the deck? I think there is. I have like multiple 1/3s and stuff. I mean, not that that's action, but it's just stuff I haven't been seeing and I know exists. So this can now hold back Priest, so now I can attack. No, there's no point in attacking with the Archer. There's no point in attacking with the Archer. Okay. This does mean, though, that Rabid Bite doesn't let him actually attack through its... Okay, you have 5 cards in your hand? Okay, Vivian's Invocation. What does he have? Okay, additional planes are not helping me. I guess I'm just going to hold this at this point. I don't see any reason not to. What could he have in his hand? He was just all like, tap out, play huge creatures last game. Vinemare. Can't be blocked by black creatures and shit. Okay. Something good. Well, that's okay. Of course, neither of them can block Vinemare, so I could just end up dying to it. I guess I always have the option to like rise from the grave, like the I guess the Courser, if I have to. Pridemate, that actually lets me do stuff. So let's put that down, and let's say go. So now I have a potential double block here. I guess I don't even know necessarily that I want to, because he can't actually kill both. And if I gain life next turn, let's see what he does. If he like plays a big creature that I want to Lich's Caress anyway, then maybe I don't actually need to do this. Like this double block, and then I could just gain life here. Huh. That surprises me. He has pump, right? Well, he probably doesn't have pump on both. So let's block here, here, and here, here. Because I don't think I'm really in the market for taking additional damage, and if he like kills my symbiote, I can bring it back. Does he have wide pump? Make a stand. Okay, that is frustrating. So I end up losing 3 of my creatures, and he loses none. I mean, I'm not going to say that's great. Yes, please. Okay. Huh. So I think at this point, yeah, what do I need to do at this point? I could bring back his Courser to try to block this. I could bring back... Let's see. 4, 8, I have 9 mana. This would leave 4, so I can't do both of these, which is like the only thing I would actually have cared to do. So I guess I will gain a life if I bring something back. So maybe what I do is I bring back my Pridemate, play the Vanguard, go to combat. I'll have 3 creatures, so Pridemate will get bigger and can then trade with Vinemare. Is that better than just bringing back the Courser, though? I guess it means I could... No. Not really. I don't really see that that's any better. Gosh, I didn't want to just bring back frickin' Courser. I could also not do that. I could also, like, caress the priest. I go up 3, I'm at 16, then I take the hit for 5. Then on my... and I play this, whatever. Then I could bring the priest back, gain some additional life. Yeah, I really wish I could just do both of these, but... I don't think I can afford to just kill the priest. I don't think it's big enough impact. And we're talking about what, like 3 life that I would gain off it? Actually, that's not nothing. The problem is if he just plays like a Dreadmaw or something, then what do? I'm just like out of stuff. I don't think I can use this. So that means that I have to rise from the grave. Yeah. So we'll just rise from the grave on... kind of want Pride Mate, because it gives me the option to maybe like chump this for a turn, but then what, the Pride Mate gets so big that it's not going to end up trading with this? No, that's dumb. So that's just not a thing that's going to happen. So we do this because the Vanguard would be dead. We do this. We gain a life. And we say go. This is now poised to hold this back. This hopefully just trades for Vinemare. But he probably has like Rabid Bite and it doesn't matter. Well, he doesn't have Rabid Bite. He has nothing. Okay. And I have something. Okay. Yep. And I now attack with Symbiote. Okay. So. Still nothing? Really? That's not a great draw. Okay, so I guess I now just attack with the Bone Dragon, hold back Symbiote. Symbiote? And I'm just like clocking him in the air for 5. I mean, that's not a terrible plan. I hate Vinemare, by the way. This card is very hard to interact with. Well, I guess the problem is, it's not that hard to interact with unless you happen to be black. Okay. That's actually not terrible. I thought this is why they stopped printing stuff like Protection from Colors and Landwalk abilities. Because these cards are just dramatically better depending on what your opponent is playing, right? Okay. Do I find it likely that he has something else? So let's go to blocks. Like, this blocks... If he has another make-a-stand, I will lose my mind. But I don't think I can play around it. Can I? Can I afford to play around it? I guess, I mean, yeah, I could take this entire hit. So maybe I can? So maybe I just block Vinemare, double block Vinemare. Yeah, maybe. Oh shit. Centaur Courser can't block Vinemare because it became fucking black. Okay, so what? We chump Vinemare? Okay, in that case, let's just double block here, I guess. And take 9. Down to 7. I could chump. No, I don't want to chump. Okay. It's only 3 that I would save. Well, I could save the 6, but... Okay, so I lost no creatures in that. I am so glad that I wasn't counting on that, because that would have been terrible. Just terrible. Okay. All my creatures are black. This isn't great. So I think what we do is we spores you. 2, 3, 4. I think we have to caress you to gain some life and make it to where I can attack more freely. Okay. Now, I attack with all of my black creatures. I love this was sitting here. Is black and green? Is black and green? I had a time. Why was he not attacking then? Maybe he made the same mistake? Okay, we attack with all my black creatures. They can't block anyway. And it is actually a lot of damage. So, I mean, it's 11. He goes to 2. And I have 2 lethal flyers. I mean, that seems pretty good. Maybe it's enough. This is actually instant speed. Interesting. Not that I can do it right now, but I do have enough cards and stuff. Okay. I wonder what was in his hand. Like, I legitimately don't even know what could have been in his hand that would have been so, so bad. Anything I want to change? Nothing that makes my curve go up, that's for sure. These Daybreak Chaplains aren't amazing. Basically, everything that he has is like 3 power, so maybe I pull in Dissenters in exchange for the Chaplains. It does make Pridemate less good, but it's okay. And then maybe I want... maybe it's just what I want. I guess Neonate isn't well, Neonate's repeatable in an easier way. Vanguard is kind of the same. I actually don't think Vanguard's very good against him, to be honest. Most of my creatures aren't very good against him. Like, these archers aren't very good. Maybe I pull an archer out for a chaplain. Oh, you know what? I do need white creatures, though, don't I? So maybe I pull in the other chaplain as well and like pull out the neonate to raise my white creature count. And maybe swap Epicure for... Epicure is not bad though, right? With both of the chaplains... I was thinking of... Yeah, let's swap Knight of the Tusk in for Epicure. Okay. So I've lowered my black creature count. This is actually a reasonable starting hand. I think literally my first of this draft. Maybe I'm forgetting one, but... Okay. So chaplain into bonds, pretty good. I guess. It's not amazing by any means, but it's this Druid, yeah, Druid of the Cowl. Okay. Knight of the Tusk is not a bad draw, although I'm obviously pretty far off from casting it. Okay. Their mana dork is better than my lifelinker, that's for sure. Courser. Yeah. Do we bonds the Courser? Maybe? Nope. No, we don't. Okay. So I can just keep stalling. I haven't drawn any lands. I'm gonna need a swamp. 5 mana for Vigilant Baloth. That probably gets bondsed. Okay, this blocks. Good. Okay, so let's bonds this. And then I can double block the Courser. He can only kill one. And I have Lich's Caress. Okay, that's just gonna get Lich's Caressed then. So that's not so bad for me. Yep, so this just gets Lich's Caressed. And we attack. Do we attack? Yeah, because this lifelink negates the Druid. Really? I think you should block the other one. Okay. Go ahead. Okay, so land gives me Knight of the Tusk if it happens to be an island. I hate you, Vinemare. Okay, but Knight of the Tusk was put in to fight against Vinemare, so... that actually does it too, so that's not so bad. And I can play Dissenter. So I will happily trade Sentinel for Vinemare, should I get that option. If he attacks, though, that probably actually means that he has, like, make a stand. In which case, I don't think I can not block. Because I'm just, I guess, trying to stall for these 2/6 drops. I guess he's not going to leave up. Oh, he's going to do that. Okay. Now I definitely need a land. I don't think I chump. I don't see any point in doing that. Okay, so now I need a land. Land, okay. So let's attack with everything. No blocks at all. And let's play Knight of the Tusk. And hope he doesn't have snap removal for it. That is not snap removal for it. Excellent. We are stalled, though, because it is a Death Toucher. That doesn't actually help. I can't really do anything, so yeah, say go. I do have powerful flyers. Uh-oh, what is this? Dreadmaw. Okay, Dreadmaw's not actually the worst, I guess. I don't need that. Come on. Make a stand on Dreadmaw would really suck. That really sucks. Okay. What are you gonna do with it? The 3/3? And the 7/7. And the 2/4. And the 6/4. What? He can't make a stand. He doesn't have enough mana. Okay. So we block here, 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 and here. He doesn't have enough mana for make a stand. That's 3 mana. Okay. So now I have this flyer to deal with. I need something for that. Not more of the same, though. Okay, there's really nothing I can do here. Say go. So my other bonds, my other caress, both would be pretty good. My island would be pretty good. Even Manalith at this point. Yeah, Manalith casts Symbiote. That doesn't get anything back. Okay. I think he probably should have attacked with the Dreadmaw. Well, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, he shouldn't have. Okay, this is right. But I'm just going to die to that soon. Stop casting stuff. Okay, something good, something good, something good, something good. Pride Mate is not that thing. I'm just gonna die in the air. Okay. Can you just overrun me? He might actually be able to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I have only 4 blockers, so yeah, he just overruns me. Dang it. That was a terrible draft. At least I won a game. But, I mean, heck, that was bad. Well, maybe there's something about this format I have not learned yet. I'm gonna go with that. Thanks for watching. I'll be trying some more.